Good morning everyone, it's Sunday the 20th of August, just coming up 11:30, and today's the day that England lost the World Cup. Well, we won't go into that, that's why I'm having a later start. Decided to go for a little mooch down I Drive today because I haven't actually turned right outside of the hotel yet this trip, so I'm going to head on down towards Icon Park and yeah, see what I can find, hopefully grab a bit of lunch, and yeah, come along with me and let's hope this rain stays away because there's quite a high chance of rain today, so I'm hoping these clouds do one, so let's get going. So that's where I'm staying, the Rosen Inn, which is the outbuilding there and the main building there, which is the one that I'm always in, the one I'm always in when I stay here. Don't like really fancy that outbuilding. Oh, here comes the helicopter. That next door there, the Avanti Palms, that's where I stayed last trip for a change. Nice hotel, but would not go back purely because the resort fee was pretty high. They just didn't clean our rooms. We complained, or I complained so many times, I even spoke to management. We didn't even get like clean towels. I just think on 2 weeks we had our room cleaned maybe 3 times. Well, shout out to the Rosen. Without fail they clean every day. So yeah, it's a shame because otherwise Avanti is quite a nice hotel and the pool's nicer than the Rosen and bigger. But for cleanliness, Rosen all day long. The Ramada Plaza over there was one that I considered for this trip. I think it was coming out the cheapest of the lot, but read some dodgy reviews, so stuck to the old trusty Rosen. Closer look at the Avanti Palms from last year, and stayed there with my mum, and our room was actually in that first block down there. I can literally see it. It was literally down there. It's never a good sign when the slingshot's up like that. It usually means dodgy weather's coming. Uh-oh. Not somewhere I'd recommend. Ate there twice. It's not much to look at either really, is it? Ate there twice, including last year. Not very good food, to be honest with you. And the server was really rude as well. He like threw our food at us, slid it across the table. So wouldn't rush back there in a hurry. However, over the road at Chili's would definitely recommend. It's one of the old favourites. It's normally pretty busy to get in there. That was the only trouble we found on the last few trips. But yeah, standard food in there, but tasty, cheap, all American fare. But yeah, really nice in there. I love Chili's. A little bit of a funny story about the juicy crab. So on my holiday last year with my mum, actually when we ended up in Wild Wings, death crab, thinking, you know, they're bound to do other stuff. Wrong! They don't do anything other than crab. We always laugh at it now. It's like something out of Forrest Gump, Bubba Gump and the shrimp. It was like crab salad, crab sandwich, crab cake, crab casserole, roast crab. It was like, uh-oh, sorry, we're not going to eat in here after all. So yeah, the juicy crab is just crab. Went in there last year finally, always wanted to do it. Very good, very worthwhile doing, interesting, and yeah, highly recommended. The Rosen Inn International. That's the next Rosen on I Drive after one I'm staying in. Very popular hotel, this one. I stayed in there in 2007. I'm also pretty sure that was the first ever hotel I stayed in when I came to Florida in 1992. I'm sure back then it was called the International Gateway Inn. Another Rosen Inn, the other main one's further down, the Rosen at Point. Don't think I'm going to get that far. Just approaching Denny's. Went in there November 2021. Had a massive long black hair in my dinner. Won't go back to Denny's, which is a shame because That was very nostalgic from when I was 14. We used to go in there all the time, me and my parents. And I know the Brits rave about Denny's, but for me it's a little bit too cheap and cheerful. And yeah, I don't want a black hair in my dinner. Thank you very much. This black sky's worrying me. On our right we have what people still call the biggest McDonald's in the world, but I'm pretty sure I read or heard somewhere it's the second biggest now, so don't know. Not somewhere I rush to go in, but I know a lot of people like it for the cheap and cheerfulness. This is the absolute worst junction to cross. So manic here, and it takes so long for each crossing. Sand Lake Road Junction. Be very careful. Just popped into the big Walgreens on the corner of Sand Lake. Just grabbed a few more sweetie supplies to take home. It was spitting with rain when I went in there, so I thought let's go in there in case it chucks it down. Still not chucked it down. Still spitting with rain, so I really hope I'll make it to Outback, which is where I'm planning on going for lunch, so let's crack on. All the heavens open. Every trip I say I'm going to go to Coldstone. Haven't made it this trip yet. Still time, still time. The one on Universal is always so packed. So I'll see how the weather holds out. Rain, I might walk back there later and get one on my way back. So let's see how this weather goes. Bruno Grill's supposed to be really nice. Somewhere I've never been. And somewhere else I've never been is Ripley's, believe it or not. Literally, believe it or not, never been in there. Maybe if I ever win the lottery I'll eat my steaks in Charlie's, but at the moment I don't think I can afford to eat in there. Here we go, here's the Starflyer. Went on there last year. If you want to find my video, it's a few videos back. I'll try and drop a link below if I can work out how to do it. Station me up there, which is another sign that the weather's not looking too hot. But yeah, I've done it twice. Bloody terrifying. Glad I've done it. I might do it again one of these days. Not sure, but for now, it's shut. Well, I made my way to Outback and went in all excited to finally try the prime rib, which is what I've been looking at for months at home. Prime rib at the weekend. Guess what? Still in the oven. So even though it says available all day at weekends, it was still in the oven. So I had to have I didn't have to, I had a fillet steak, which was nice, but it wasn't prime rib. So a little bit disappointed, but nice food, and the bartender was really nice. I sat at the bar, had a blueberry lavender lemonade, which was really nice. Just gonna have a quick walk around Icon Park now. Let's go. Icon Park. Uncle Julio's is supposed to be really nice. There's the slingshot, same as one up the road. Not going. Not going. Yeah, here we go. Still not rained that much. Well, I say not rained that much, it's not rained, but it's spit. So let's have a little mosey around here and see what's going on, see if there's anything new. I just realised that I was planning on having a Gordon Ramsay's when I came down here. I've just had a steak, so that's not going to happen. Oh well, maybe I'll have to squeeze it in another day as well. There is Gordon Ramsay's. There's quite a few people sitting in there, so it's obviously a popular place. But that sky is getting grimmer by the minute. It's just a matter of when it's going to come down. In my phone. Museum of Illusions is pretty cool. Went in there last year with Mother. Some really good pictures. That's new, I think, this year. Max Extreme Virtual Reality. Might pop in there in a minute, see what it's all about. But yeah, the Museum of Illusions. Recommend that if you want some cool pictures. Oh, choo choo! So we've got the Sea Life Centre. We've got various options for lunch. 7D dark ride over there. The wheel. I think I've been on the wheel 3 times. It's pretty cool. Recommendation. 2 swords. And what looks like a newish area. I don't know if that was there last year or not. Amusements. In the game. Yeah, you go in there for the wheel. Obviously it's not operating because of the weather. It's just inside the extreme virtual reality place. So you can even do axe throwing down there if you're so pleased. And fancy looking bar area. Yeah, not for me, I don't think. Another option of Icon Park, so there's quite a lot to do down here now. So that bar's called Old Red, which is owned by Blake Shelton, if you know who he is. He, I think he's on the US version of The Voice, married to Gwen Stefani. So it's a family friendly country bar, so it's probably pretty cool in there. And another little glance around here. And the wheel is still stationary. Just opposite Icon Park you've got Saltgrass Steakhouse, which is another one that people always recommend on the Florida Facebook groups. So not one I've ever been in, so I can't comment. And I missed that one earlier, Yard House, which I hear spoken about quite a lot as well. Just starting to walk back now. Still no rain. The wind's picked up quite a bit though, as you can see by my mopped up hair. I was just waiting for the I-Ride. One went sailing past, so I don't know if it was full or what, because it was one of the coach ones. So didn't know if it was full up. I couldn't see anything on there, but decided to start walking back anyway. So I might get a Cold Stone. I'll see. I'll come in. I'm going for the birthday cake remix. And there it is, being made. This is going to make me feel sick, but hey, you only live once. $8.30 later, here we have a birthday batter remix, or whatever it was called. Back myself down the side, have a little sit in the shade. The sun's come back out at the moment, so maybe the rain is going to do one. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I think I definitely bit off more than I could chew of that ice cream. My eyes are bigger than my belly. Oh, I couldn't quite manage it all. Should have got a small, not a medium. I was greedy. Oh well, had my Cold Stone. Not bad, very sickly. Just what I wanted to show you, the new Disney shop, or newish. The road there, I've not been in there, but it's an option for some Disney merch, official Disney merch, if you're not actually planning on doing any Disney on your trip. Like someone like me, well, I'm still debating popping to Disney Springs in the week. I'll see how the time goes, because I'm on the final countdown now. So yeah, it's Sunday today, I go home Friday, so I've got to start planning out my days. But anyway, the sun's out, so happy days, let's get walking back. I've often wondered when I'm on holiday here, like where can I go if I wanted some sexy things? Found it! Happy days. Somewhere else that seems popular with the Brits, Cece's Pizza. Never been in there. I'm not against going in there, probably would try it one of these days. I'm not a huge pizza fan, got to be in the mood. But yeah, it's supposed to be decent in there. Cece's. There's obviously like endless choice of souvenir shops around Orlando, and especially on I-Drive. But there's one that stands out for me, which is just up the road. I'll show you when I get there, but it's my recommendation for the best gift shop in town. So I will give you a little shot of it imminently. It would take one hell of a lot of money to get me to go on that. And probably with alcohol as well. Not for me, thanks. Take the golf. Something just doesn't sit right with me, and this just looks so dingy in there, poor little buggers. So, nah, another thing that's not for me. Every time I come, this is something different. This used to be Ponderosa, and God, I miss Ponderosa. Such an awesome place. Yeah, it's just opposite the Rosen. And this here is the best gift shop. The one with the space rocket on the front, so you can't miss it. Haven't been in there yet this trip, but I'll go in there at the end of the week when I need to get any crappy souvenirs to take home. But yeah, it's really nice in there, 2 floors, nice people, bargains, happy days. And I made it back to the Rosen. So I walked all the way to Icon Park, all the way back. It's probably a good job I didn't get the RI trolley, because I need to walk off some calories from that flipping cold stone. But spitting with rain again. So it's threatening to do a massive downpour, so I think I probably made the right choice coming back. So let's get back in that room and have some aircon, because I'm pretty hot. And I'm back in the room. Bit of a grim day all told. Sun did threaten to come out, but I'm pretty sure that downpour is imminent, so I'm safely back in Sanctuary. I wonder how Volcano Bay is doing today. Anyway, so that was my, God, look at my sweaty face. That was my walk down I Drive. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope I showed you a few bits and pieces. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's going to be it for me today. I think I'm just going to chill out in the room, see what the weather does, maybe pop to the pool later, but for now, I'm going to chill out, maybe watch something on Netflix, and cool down, because I'm sweating hot. It's still really muggy and humid out there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And as ever, please subscribe to my growing channel, and drop me a like and a comment if you so please. And I'll see you on the next video, which is going to be manatee swimming at Crystal River tomorrow. So join me for that, and I'll see you later. Bye.